We are now at the conclusion. In the upcoming slides, we will sum up everything that we have learned. There are the four main types of interviews. There is the one-on-one interview. It is the most popular and widely used interview style. It consists of just the interviewer and the candidate. One-on-ones can take place in various formats, including face-to-face, online, or over the phone. It is typically a structured interview, and it can be used for any type of position that you are hiring for. Then there is the panel interviews. They allow you to interview the candidate alongside a group of other people throughout the company. This type of interview helps you gain input from the various people about each candidate. This style of interview is best suited when hiring for jobs that will interact a lot with various departments and individuals within your company. By using the panel interview, various individuals from different departments can see firsthand how the candidate will respond and interact with each person. You also learned about group interviews, which are great to use when you need to hire fast or hire in bulk. As the interviewer, you get to view how a group of candidates interact with one another. This interview style is good to use when you're hiring for a position that requires a lot of interaction with people in and outside of the company. And then behavioral interviews, which are typically in the same format as a one-on-one interview, but tend to have more behavioral types of questions. This type of interview is good if you're only looking to gain information about the candidate's experiences and how they have handled situations that they have encountered in the past. They are best used when hiring for a more technical job, and you want to make sure the candidate has the necessary experience. We also now know that interviews can be conducted in two different ways. It can be structured, which follows a standard format with questions that are predetermined and laid out by others involved in the process. Typically, an even amount of behavioral, situational, and casual questions are included. Or it can be unstructured, where it feels more natural and it follows no format. This technique flows more like a conversation between the candidate and the interviewer. The problem is that the interviewer is sometimes left with questions unanswered, so it should be used with care. Interviews should follow a standard structure. There should be an opening where the candidate is welcomed, everyone involved introduces themselves. You want to let them know the type of interview that you are conducting, along with any information they may need to know about the interview. You should then let them know about the company as a whole and the role that they are interviewing for. Then you have your body, where most of the questioning portion of the interview takes place. In the body, you gain the most information about the candidate that is relevant to the position. Then you have the close, which is where you should allow the candidate to ask any questions that they may have related to the company or position. You should provide information to them about when they will hear back from you. This is also the time to provide any feedback. Following a structure like this will ensure that you are gaining all of the necessary information from each candidate that you interview. Being organized will help you better compare the candidates and choose the right one for the position you are trying to fill. Feedback is one of the most important steps that many interviewers tend to forget. Feedback during the interview is very important. It can help the candidates improve and can lead towards positive relationships, and it shows the unsuccessful candidates that you cared enough to still provide them with feedback. Try to be positive with your feedback and follow the do's and don'ts of giving feedback. Do's: be honest with your candidate about why they were unsuccessful. Use simple but specific language. Be positive where you can and help where you can. Don'ts: don't appear rude. Do not give false hope. Do not compare to other candidates who are more qualified. This will lead to a better overall brand for you and your company.
From our team to yours, thank you for taking the time to attend our training program. You may scroll down below to test your knowledge in our summary activity, and we encourage you to provide us any feedback on the final page of our site. We hope you have now gained the necessary interviewing skills to be successful in your careers as human resource professionals. Thank you again, and good luck.